I know that beast mode. Dude, that you the dude on your no, on your Nas is a rebel of the street corner, pulling it out the dresser. Police got me under pressure. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to do that on my shirt because I dressed up the Lonzo. I use Lonzo. That shit broke as hell.
Hello.
One-handed jump shot.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il
Oh well.
Oh god, the girl is back. Exit High Siri.
What? This music is an entirely different language. Oh, that confuses me.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, the person sounds like Siri.
It still sounds good.
Yeah, but I would prefer it in English. Let me check. It was just that song apparently.
Maybe because I wanted to boost. Maybe that's all.
The reason that chick's back is so I can like play and still listen to the comments and shit. Just so it's easier.
Little kid G is in my party. He's on my friends list. I think he's American.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met
All good.
That's why
never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black.
Oh my god. I need to upgrade. Top 10, ooh.
I love her anyway, she swears LOL.
She does. It's honestly pretty funny when she does.
Now, any task on the bottom, like we're like above,
Bitch.
But
There it is.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible tournament. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long.
That was a good
An
shot.
opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Fresh can't get it to go. Hill passes to Evans. 11 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Knocked away. And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. Hawkins against Free. Hawkins kicks to Wade. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. They'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling.
The Badgers
Somebody
making a
once
switch here.
asked, could I
Fisher's
spare
checked
some
in.
change for gas I
And a
ain't
wide
good on
open
getting
look
out
for
of this
Freak.
place.
Yeah.
Gas.
Got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind.
Let me just turn super. Oh.
Volume up.
Oh, this says 2, but
Volume down.
They're not free to stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Here's the Badgers with the ball.
I said yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself and we can all use a little change.
And it's Hill penetrating the baseline jam.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Free passes to Kerr.
Come on, yeah, there we go.
Kerr's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bruins.
Well, the years start coming, they don't stop going. I said, yep, what a concept. I could say.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
I'm amazed sometimes.
Fed to the wolves and I hit the ground running.
Here is Hill and Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Fisher is out there with Hill.
Where's the rest of it?
And it's Wade in at the
Doesn't
center
make
line down
sense
the middle.
not to live for fun.
Now here is Hill.
Very true.
And here's Wade. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And typically he has the
Your
touch
head
to
gets
finish
smart, but
when
your
he's in
brain
tight,
gets
but
dumb.
Not sure on that possession. And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago.
So much to do, so much to see.
To the PSAL championship.
Very true.
Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different
So
animal. in
what's
high
wrong
school.
with taking the back seat?
Feeds
The
it
back
to Fisher.
state or the back
Lets the
straight?
three fly. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Fisher's got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
You'll never know if you don't
Bruins
go.
going in.
Oh, we're losing. Wow. You'll never know if you don't go.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight.
Yes.
We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
Hey, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in true history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Kerr, he's in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the 5 spot. And for the Badgers, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's
Help!
the 4 spot. Now, here's Decker. He's got 8. Down low. Here's Hawkins. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Oh,
Greg,
man.
you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I'm gonna
And
dunk it,
that's
but
13
that
points
was
for
sick.
Freak, and still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Hill kicks to Decker. It's back to Hill. There's the pick. And the pass to Kaminsky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Evans dishes to Hill. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Here's UCLA. They lead by 1. And that one's good.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. That one goes. Count. Now it's a 5-point.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Looney. Here's Kerr for 3. Can't get it to go.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Kerr, he's in at the point. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the center position. Kerr can't hit.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
That's good. Roberts got the lead up to 5 now for the Bruins.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
It's stolen by Kerr. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
And you can tell that pass.
The Bruins also with the sub. Kerr's checked in for free. The Badgers also changing it up. Gibson's checked in, and it's Payton in for Hawkins. Johnson kicks to Barton. Johnson the screen. The dish to Kerr. Johnson the pass to Kerr. And
damn, good
flushed down with a nice jam.
And that.
Where's the old stuff? Hey now,
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
It's stolen by Kerr.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bruins.
You're right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Three-pointer, Wade. The shot is off. The Bruins go the other way with it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Oh, that's
and
great,
Kerr
man.
with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score.
Somebody
here, but
once
they
told me
keep
the
adding.
world is gonna roll. I ain't
Well, I
the
know you don't
sharpest
wanna
tool
say
in the
it, but I
shed.
will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score
Yeah,
here,
thank
plain
you.
and simple. They're trying to throw
She was
salt all
looking
in
kind
that
of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her
And
forehead.
if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
So it's UCLA.
Yeah. They just won. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, 4 steals.
Plus rebound a year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. You.
Sold me.
This series makes it sound twice as better.
Hey, Ma, it's me.
So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't GL.
How you doing? I'm fine. Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
Siri makes the song
Pleasure
sound
to
twice
finally
as
meet
better.
the Queen Mother, this young talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's
Let's
well.
go.
How you doing, Mr. P? I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know
Nah,
why
you're
we're
all
here.
right, bro, you're
This
all right.
meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Fuck, he was
Freak
lagging and we
insisted that I
still
have his
won?
entire
What a
family. I
comeback.
think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time.
Yeah.
I work with some of the best. Now let me rephrase that. I work with the best. And the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college
No, I
early
have,
now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected.
No.
With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court
Yeah,
than you
I'm
will
like,
on.
oh god, oh my god, bitch, I run the game, y'all just commentate from the side. I'm like, oh god, oh my god, Everett.
That's why I'm here.
That's
Oh, yeah, I hear you,
execution.
Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the
That
greatest
comeback
play,
was real.
and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right
Hell
move.
yeah.
This is the right move now. 4 years of college is
Hell
a great
yeah.
plan for basically
20th
anybody.
comment.
But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen. Shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth.
And the glass house is gonna work.
I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least
yeah, I
experienced
can fuck
college.
that
You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing,
That's a
but next
shopping
time it
glass.
could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping
Yo, what
burgers.
am I doing
Maybe not
jumping?
flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freak, money is
Was the
freedom.
last shot
The
you
freedom
can't
of
beat me.
choice, the freedom to live.
Oh,
Money
let's
is the
run through
difference
the back
between
door.
renting and owning, between being the waiter
you're up.
and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur
You ugly as fuck.
This is your age. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the
Well,
promised.
my character.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Yeah. I mean, I
What
have
if
a-
Frequency does get hurt?
I'm like a
Shouldn't he
shark
take
in
this
a-
opportunity
in a
now?
locker
What
room
if the
slash
boy
some
goes
shit.
pro,
No, no,
gets
no.
hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody, Pete. You didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Yeah, he ugly as fucka.
If he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen.
I mean, look at my
This is his
parents, and
future.
goddamn, I
This
think
is
we
not
understand.
Listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the
I
difference
used to
in
like
dollars
liquor to get
between
me
being
inspired.
drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking
But you look so beautiful, my new supplier.
Aw. Wait, I was like confused.
tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do
I
you?
used to like smoking to stop all the thinking.
You're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million
This is
difference.
somewhere.
Just by that's
But
all
I
we
found
need.
a different
If I were
bus.
not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart
I'm
that
not quite
we
sure
can
what
get you
something is right
drafted
now.
first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to
And
me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
Cause you ugly as fucka.
Prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
Don't
me?
even
Wait,
know
Freak.
that.
My business?
You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
It's none of my business.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate
I am
you all
ugly as
taking
fuck.
part in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti,
best at what I
You
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency.
That's why I use floaters and,
Baby, what do
and
you
shit a
want
lot
to
instead
do?
of trying to dunk, because I always get blocked.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, Dom.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have Cece go through this contract, front to back. I'm gonna think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
God, my guy's mouth looks so ugly when he opens
Listen,
it.
Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting
out there running
never took place.
two cents.
We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I
son.
love you too, son. Bye.
Running.
I don't think I've actually ever seen that cutscene.
I forgot I said that and nearly spat my drink everywhere.
And I asked her out to lunch one time. And
Good job.
From where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
Cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle.
14.16.
Love at first sight.
Yeah.
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
Oh, here we go, the big draft. I should be top 10. Ooh, so I've got Timberwolves,
Fred, no one cares,
Lakers.
okay?
The Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University
Hey, look, it's Will Smith try hard.
With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers
Don't pick
select
me, thank God.
D'Angelo Russell from the Ohio State University.
Timberwolves, emoji red heart. EW Lakers.
With the third pick in the
Timberwolves
NBA
are pretty
Draft,
cool.
the Philadelphia 76ers
Don't be
select
me, thank God.
Jahlil Okafor from Duke
The
University.
76ers may not be that good. Oh yeah, you can't skip this until you think, by the way.
With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft,
The
New
Knicks,
York
I
Knicks
swear to
select
God.
Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select
You'll get Nets, Cavs or Jazz, don't ask why but they're my top 3.
Really?
With the seventh pick in the
let's
NBA
see.
Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas. With the eighth
Oh
pick
no.
in the NBA
Pistons.
Draft, the
Huh.
Detroit Pistons select Joe Kerr.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, the Pistons. So yeah, I got number 8. You were wrong, I'm sorry.
OMG.
Nets, Cavs, or Jazz. I was kinda,
Pistons.
Yeah, Pistons. Dot.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Freak in a suit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette, my dude Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who was also my manager. Swish.
Rage quits, fuck the Pistons, no.
I can get traded as soon as I do 10 games.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Why
You know, Mama.
Tell Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you,
Please.
everyone. Frequency and CC.
Yeah, I will soon.
And
I'm
so
almost
when I
become a
was
good team,
pregnant,
haven't I?
one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband Pete put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibration.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes.
Yeah, Mom, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No,
please
it's sort
welcome
of
the
terrible
next
uniform. I
NBA
just kind of like it.
superstar, Frequency
I've never played for the
Vibration.
Pistons.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
Victor family.
I'll tell them to divide.
Oh, this
And please get swapped to either Bucks, Cavs, Nets, Pelicans, or just kill yourself.
Or just kill yourself. And please get swapped to either Bucks, Cavs, Nets, Pelicans, or just okay. I don't think I've ever played for the Bucks either, so they seem like a. I haven't played for Nets. I haven't played for Cavs. I've only played for Pelicans. From memory, I got drafted to. I got drafted to my last one. Some really weird team. I forgot, honestly.
What do you mean? No.
I don't know.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but
Milwaukee
game
Bucks
one
are pretty good
means
in my
just
opinion.
as much as game 82.
Yeah. But they
Now,
have to.
we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to
Shut
go
up,
out
I
there
can't
and
spell.
execute just like we did in camp.
Really? Well, she said
Tell me what I was
Milwaukee.
trying to make my dude look like. Actually, now that I look at him properly.
You spelled Milwaukee right. You can spell.
Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go.
Oh.
So get out there.
I
get
was
one,
right.
And let's
Yeah,
go win this
you're
game.
right.
Oh no, shut up. He has no gold or gold.
First NBA game. Can't believe it's yeah. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe.
Okay, so Kyle Korver used to
I'm
be
ready.
at the Atlanta Hawks.
Now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. Do my best to represent Harlem.
I won't get all the court because I'm a rookie. It's like
I know you like Pelicans. And please stop fapping.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to
fuck my
begin,
arm.
and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action
Say Korver,
right
he's
here
there.
on 2K.
Oh, I'm gonna
Kent Bazemore is checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Teagan for Kyle Korver.
I kinda like that court,
And the
actually.
moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy
that's way too far.
this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
Be right back.
Detroit looking into
Take your time.
Kerr, he's in at the point. Marcus Morris is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 5,
Look to dump the ball inside.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Splitters checked in for Al Horford. And Detroit with a change here, too. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Schroeder. And good. That dig was that time as it falls.
Well, we know prior to last season, the Pistons handed the car keys over to Stan Van Gundy. He had some early hiccups, but overall, I think they're headed in the right direction. He's a proven winning coach in the NBA.
There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And Splitter pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Splitter sets a screen. Splitter passes to Splitter. That puts them in the lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Kerr dishes to Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now here's Schroeder, defended by Kerr. It's stolen by Kerr. And now the Pistons fast break. Freak with the ball. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And
oh my God, really?
It's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship.
And what a feeling it's got to be for this young player is that last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Freak.
Yeah, and he's playing it cool right now, but let me tell you, I'm sure that basket means the world to him. There's nothing like the first one.
My thought is he's probably just happy to have it out of the way. I mean, no more waiting and wondering when it'll come. Those first points are finally in the rearview mirror. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Pass to Schroeder. Dishes to Splitter. And stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. And here's Kerr from the arc. Another 3 for Detroit. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. And it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bazemore for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Johnson kicks to Kerr. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got 5 points so far.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Well,
Kevin, we've got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. Second in assists, second in three-point field goal percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in shooting percentage. This is a team that knows how to execute its offense and get good shots.
And from those assist numbers, you can see this was a very unselfish team. Their passing was really infectious and made them a tough team to defend.
And he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Oh, the turnaround jumper, that was just beautiful.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
They set the pick. Kicks to Schroeder. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
And Schroeder still with room to grow. I mean, he needs to improve his three-point shot and cut down his turnovers. But those are things that often come with time. And he's got time, still very young at this stage of his career.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. From the stripe to the left wing, Bazemore for three, and Kerr pulls it down. Kerr's got his third rebound tonight.
And for Schroeder, not a great outside shooter yet, but he's an attack guard. I mean, blinding speed, very slippery, eel-like. He gets into that lane and can make a defense collapse in a heartbeat. That alone is where his value is right now.
Meeks with the steal. From deep. Scott pulls it in. Down low, 4 seconds left, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And the wide open shot for Morris. Well, earlier we sat down with playing in his first NBA.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Morris is checked in for Aaron Baines. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. Reggie Bullock is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kerr is subbed in for Jackson. On the court for the Pistons, Kerr in at point guard. Marcus Morris is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Johnson, and it's Bullock in at the two.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Kerr, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Millsap. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 16 points per last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Schroeder it to Bazemore. Passes to Splitter. Feeds to Schroeder. Clock at 6. From 15 feet away. Again, the Hawks score.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Pass to Bullock. Millsap against Johnson. He dishes it to Kerr. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From 13. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Kerr's got 10 points.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Humphries the pass to Millsap. Offline with his three. Pistons trail by 5. The dish to Kerr. Takes a three. Kerr with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And it's Schroeder missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's Bullock missing. Detroit had a hard time making shots consistently last season. Clark, not a good shooting team from the floor. And, of course, that's in this league, it's going to kill you.
Yeah, it really will. I mean, at one point last year, Kevin, 3 of their 5 starters were in the bottom 10 in terms of players' field goal percentage. I mean, hard to win any game that way.
Another shot. That one's in there. The Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Tolliver.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Splitters it to Bazemore. Millsap dishes to Bazemore. Outside Millsap. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Splitter. Here's Schroeder. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Schroeder's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Kerr kicks to Tolliver. And there's the feed to Johnson. They set the pick. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Kerr with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Humphries kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Splitter, and he uses the glass on the way. Splitter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Pistons trail by 7. Kerr. And again, it's the Pistons missing. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And Millsap, here we go.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Morris passes to Kerr. Back to Morris. Humphries with the steal. Here's Bazemore. Rebound, Detroit. Kerr's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And that one's good. Kerr's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Schroeder kicks to Splitter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. For the Pistons, Andre Drummond's check in for Tolliver. And in the first half.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
You know, I think our mindset right now is like, what just happened? Because we got straight blindsided by this, man. Our lead.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's going to send the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Pistons trail by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything.
That is their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Horford. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Chris Humphries is out there with Scott. Then there's Teague. Then it's Splitter, and it's Bazemore at the shooting guard
LOL,
position.
it's telling you to hurry up and get on Bucks.
Oh yeah, I would love
And
to
now
watch
that's
that
going
now.
to be goaltending, guys, so that's
Oh
a
my
free basket right
God.
there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Morris, left side. For 3, Kerr.
Oh, okay,
Shot is no good. And so Atlanta takes this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Al Horford, he had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
6 rebounds, so.
So baby.
Yeah.
I might have actually versed you. and I was raiding at my center because he couldn't gouge you.
I'm drawing again.
I?
The post fadeaway or the game like that.
You at least watch me suffer. Watch me suffer with fucking this goddamn fucking thing.
I don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it.
Oh, we're versing the Nets. Wow.
You should kill yourself.
No, I think I'll pass.
Being on some chip. We go 0 to 100.
Get ready to get your ass kicked.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a couple of good players, but Jesus Christ.
Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I assume, but still so.
Goddamn jump shots ain't going on. Let's try this one.
São Paris, São Paulo. França, Brasil. Aí. Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis.
Nets are too good for you.
Yeah, my guy's just choking. Alright, let's see how terrible we do against these guys.
Coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest. I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece. Yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me.
And
I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
You getting your ass beat, man.
Yeah.
This Sunday evening with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well.
Now do you see where
For the
my
Detroit Pistons, they
emblem
come into
t-shirt's from?
tonight's game after the loss.
Don't sweat. Nice and serene.
The Pistons leading. Well, last season the Pistons didn't reach the playoffs for the 6th consecutive season. They're making progress, but as we can all see, still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you know, they were spoiled for a while there. How about going to the playoffs from 1996 to 2009? So it's been a rough stretch here of late, but you get the feeling that the building blocks are in place for another push.
And we have football players.
Here are some numbers for Andre
And
Drummond.
Andre Drummond.
Pretty sure guy up against 2 sharps too.
Reggie Jackson.
Damn.
Contavious, Cobalt Pope. Aaron Baines.
Putting up about 17
We didn't have a lot
points,
of people.
12 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. What
Cobalt Pope's a
incredible
really good
numbers.
one,
He has been a
And
beast.
You're a point guard.
Impossible to guard right
I'm
now.
learning
He's on a
things.
roll like this.
You're a point guard. I'm learning things.
There's not much you can do to stop him.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
After the Nets' big moves the past couple years, they were looked at as an older team, but you break it down, and you know, Greg, they're not as old as you think.
Actually have the 5th youngest team of anyone in the postseason. And so, though they seem older just because so many of their players had playoff experience or came into the league at a young age. Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's Kerr. And he... Up 2 free throws now for him.
And, you know, for the Nets, the roster's average age was about 2 years younger at the end of the 2015 season than where they were at the end of 2014. They made a point to get younger.
And even though the Nets were younger last season, they were tough in tight games, playing really like a bunch of veterans, and went 10-2 on the year in games decided by 3 or fewer points.
The shot's good from Sims. And Detroit has possession. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game
That's
season
one
series between the two teams.
2 conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. It's very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Here's Sloan, defended by Kerr. It's blocked.
Get the hell out of here.
Bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. And you look at Hollis Jefferson, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishes.
Boy, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over.
That was wow.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
To the inside. They get a hand on it. Here's Kilpatrick. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Kicks it to Sims. Nets passing it around. Pass to Robinson. Here's Kilpatrick, out left to the wing. Here's Sims, down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Pass to Kilpatrick. And Kerr pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Shoots a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sloan, defended by Kerr.
Stand my man.
The pass to Kilpatrick. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Kerr. The dish to Sloan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kerr, the pass to Johnson. Here's Baines, and the shot is long. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Robinson against Johnson. There's a screen. Here's Kilpatrick. Rebound, Detroit.
You can see he just rushed them a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
The Pistons trailing. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape." We'll see if that holds true, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
And if they can do that, they will have success shooting the basketball. I think it's guaranteed.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sloan, defended by Kerr. Here's Sloan. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. And the basket by Kilpatrick.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Kerr kicks to Meeks. Passes it to Drummond. Puts it up. And Kerr with the basket on the assist by Drummond. 8 points for Freak.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court. Go Nets! And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Both teams changing it up here. Brooklyn leading by 4.
Oh, Kieran Jack.
On the court for the Pistons. Kerr, he's in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Harris. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Meeks in at shooting guard. Jack dishes to Sloan. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got his 6th assist on the night.
God, my team is bad.
And look now at the last month for the Nets. How did they stack up in the league statistically over that time frame? 11th in second chance points, 15th in fast break points. As far as steals numbers go, not very strong. Just the top 20 in the league.
Harris passes to Kerr. And he gets it to go.
Can't stop me.
Kerr's got 10 points.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Here's Sloan, defended by Kerr. There's a screen by Robinson. Kilpatrick passes to Jack. Rebound by the Pistons.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Nets leading by 4. Here's Sloan. And Kerr pulls it down. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the basket by Johnson.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Nets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. There's a screen by Robinson. Doubled by Kerr. The kick out to Jack. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Sloan shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
I got tips, drawings in your Steam, and emoji red heart.
Most imposing wing player, but Stanley Johnson has incredible strength.
This is
and
emoji.
really
It sounds like this is
unmatched
emoji red
confidence.
heart.
One reason why so many were high on him in the draft.
And there's the feed to Sloan. He dishes it to Robinson.
Be right back, LOL.
5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Kilpatrick's got 9. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Harris. Nope. Good. The Nets go the other way with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Kerr with another miss. Brooklyn leading by 4. Feeds it to Sims. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 7. Johnson's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. There's a screen by Robinson. Right side Jack. Down low. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Jack. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. There's a screen by Robinson. Outside Jack. He feeds it to Robinson. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Dishes it to Jack. He kicks to Sims. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sloan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sloan's got 7 points in the game. Now here's Curry. Here's Baines. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defender.
All I've got is a fucking shitty team.
What else is Glossy got to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. The new group in for the Nets. Henry Sims has checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Johnson comes in for Harris. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kerr's subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Henry Sims out there with Robinson. Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Sloan, defended by Curry. Here's Hollis Jefferson. No luck. Good D by Drummond.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And Detroit with a 32-50 record last season, they didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
Here's Sloan. He's got 10. Out to the right wing. The Nets working the ball around now. There's a good screen. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sims, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Greg, you just said the Pistons had a ton of back-to-back games. 44 were part of their back-to-backs, over half their schedule. But they went 15 and 29 in those games.
And that's part of the reason why the NBA wanted to examine the schedule. I mean, it was a tough year for the Pistons. It's hard to get any momentum when you're playing that many back-to-backs.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
They set the pick. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Kerr. The finish, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Kicks to Sloan. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Johnson outside. Off the pick. And it's Sloan with the rebound. Sloan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pass to Kilpatrick. At the top of the key, Sims. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Baines. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half.
That's
taking care of business.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You have to love the newest stadium in the NBA here at Barclays. Very state-of-the-art, outstanding facility.
Yeah, the Nets have a nice home here. I bet they wish they were stronger here at home. Finished under 500 last season with a record of 19-22. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's Meeks. Kerr kicks to Baines. Kicks it out to Kerr. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Sloan, defended by Kerr. Robinson a screen on Kerr. Here's Sloan, rejected by Kerr. Detroit leading by 7. Meeks dishes to Kerr. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
1:19 left in the 3rd quarter. From outside the arc. Drummond in the post, guarded by Robinson. And that one's good. Drummond.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
It's good, and the Piston lead has get back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Sims.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Kerr kicks to Johnson. Over in the corner, Meeks. Now the pass to Kerr. Again, the Pistons good for 2. Brooklyn's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Kilpatrick. The tray. The rebound by Johnson. There's the dish to Kerr. Over in the corner, Meeks. The feed now to Drummond. Kerr kicks to Baines.
Oh.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome you to the court. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Coach Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switcher also for Detroit. Kerr's checked in. Nets trail by 8.
I believe I can fly.
On the floor for Detroit. Kerr, he's in at the point. Marcus Morris is out there with Tobias Harris.
I believe I can touch the sky.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Thaddeus Young getting in the way of the defense there. Really done on the screen.
I think about IT every night and day.
Spread my wings and fly away.
He dishes it to Harris. Feeds it to Kerr. And there's the whistle.
I spread my wings and fly away.
That's on Brook Lopez.
Talk about being on this game. Look at the numbers for Freak. Keep it moving. 22 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Yeah, the Pistons ended last season with a record of 32-50. They played decently enough against the rest of the East and had 23 of their 32 wins against the Eastern Conference.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Drummond in the post. Lopez is there. And it's Drummond missing. In Detroit last season against the East, played well for stretches. They couldn't find that consistency to climb the ladder in the East.
And they had a lot of changes going on, tons of transition for this group. But let's face it, they did play well down the stretch. A lot of wins against playoff teams from the East, and went 500 against Eastern playoff teams in their final 10 matchups.
3-on-3.
Bless you for when you do.
Dishes it to Kerr. The three-pointer is...
Wait, what was that? Achoo.
Kerr's got 14 points now in the second half.
Achoo. Bless you. Again.
And Jack kicks to Young. Right side Jack, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond, you beast.
Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. And a wide open look for Freak. And another three for Detroit.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. Jack against Kerr. Misses from short range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Shot by Jack. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Jack's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
All right, now, I want everyone here to Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Pistons leading by 11. Now Kerr. He feeds it to Harris. Back to Kerr. Good, and Harris gets the assist. 33 points for Freak.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Looking at the game for Lopez, 16 points and 2 rejections. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance. And Brook Lopez, guys, started the season as the starting center for the Nets last year, but it didn't end up that way.
Detroit's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. On the wing, Harris. Morris a screen. There's the pick. Here's Kerr. Brooklyn
An
with the
A+
rebound.
on this. Wow.
Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Shot from 12. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Lopez.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Kerr kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot, and the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here is Kerr. On the wing, Harris. To the middle, got a piece of it. Young with the steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low. And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Detroit leading by 8.
2 minutes.
Morris outside.
Pick a color.
In transition, here come the
Red.
Nets. And the basket by Kilpatrick. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Nets making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Nets trail by 5. Right side Jack to the inside. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Goes up again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
So he gets them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Pistons leading by 5. Harris outside. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for. Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Here's Kerr, and he jams it with authority.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony
Oh,
out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Sloan shot is off.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And so the Pistons take the win and took care of business like they were the home team.
And toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the...
Wraps it up for Clark Kelp.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, Have a wonderful evening.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad Mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Mad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, another color that goes with red. Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
Public, and I rang the New York Stock
Black,
Exchange bell.
green,
My mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is
blue.
that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says,
Gee,
"Yes,
wish this
sirree,
cutscene
Bob, it
because
was
this
him."
is quite a dick
That was a
cutscene.
great moment, freak. And you know, our lives, like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school.
Not black though.
And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman
Green,
at MIT.
blue.
I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight-A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the strip. Oh, it's dimey. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
Word?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it. Because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life, and yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. So you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Oh shit.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me. So naturally, I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. Hey, I don't know who hit him. And it damn sure wasn't me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out though. He needs to train that hottie before he leave the house though. Yo, he's hotties ain't loyal, man.
What's there to understand? Are you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost $100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
But Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
No. Me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome. We always imagined making it to the pros. And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dab, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me, announce my name on a loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations! So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, do you have any crickets? I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. history.
What you were getting off?
And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's going to affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's going to affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's going to affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V, G, G, Vic, gotta go! Handle your business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this. Nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the US of A, the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all that? Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
Shut the fuck up, team owner, cause you have no name. Shut up and leave Freck alone.
He has his bad rap.
Oh, I hate him.
It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
Oh god, no, I don't want to do that.
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
I tried playing on CP3. Not Blake Griffin. I'm not a power forward. Oh, we're gonna lose. Hello. Ooh. I was just talking about that.
And it's the Clippers coming in from out of town for this one. An interconference game today. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Johnson. And Kerr subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers.
I don't like
Reddick
that
comes in for Jamal Crawford. Taking a look at
I
Los
don't like
Angeles.
Jamal Crawford.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards.
J.J.
Inside,
Redick,
it's Griffin and
Chris
Jordan,
Paul.
and it's Green in at the 3 slot.
Fucking Blake Griffin.
So let's talk about the league's small forward, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Fourth, Tobias Harris.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I
Right
mean,
there.
just effortless.
What the fuck?
Ultra aggressive driving the lane, which is exactly what a coach wants in a small forward. I mean, get to the cup for a layup or get to the line for surefire free throws.
Green against Morris. And the wide open shot from Reddick. Cans the shot from the wing. Reddick's got his first bucket of the night.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Jackson. You know, you work hard all season, Greg, to try and get into the playoffs, then get a favorable first-round matchup. How about the Clippers last year? Followed those steps. They're rewarded with the first-round matchup against the defending champions of the league, the San Antonio Spurs.
And not only were the Spurs the defending champions, but they came in playing terrific basketball down the stretch, which is kind of what they are noted for. And the Clippers, though, did well, even though that was the case.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Give an assist there, not just for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside, Green. There's the dish to Griffin.
Just like I thought for the Pistons trying to win.
They get the rebound.
Yeah, I got dropped to the fucking Pistons. They what? Then you do it like.
I need the other door.
You can do that. But yeah, I got the fucking Pistons. I have no good people. And now I'm versing people like fucking Blake Griffin, CP3, Reddick. Fucking Chris John J. Jordan's over there somewhere.
Jordan, the pass to Rivers. He dishes it to Redick. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Pistons. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Rivers. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Kerr kicks to Baines. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Green with the ball. Kerr against Rivers. Dishes it to Redick. Kicks it to Griffin. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Harris.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Morris against Jordan. Morris into the lane. Kerr will not go. This is off the front iron. Clippers trail by 5. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. Though they lost the first meeting against this team this year, Coach isn't worried about what they can do on the offensive side of things, saying, we dropped the first one, but I still think we can put up a lot of points in this team and get a win. We just need to make sure the ball is moving. Not as easy as it sounds, though, always, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they could...
Patience.
They don't get off to a fast start. I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bullock's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. And Baamute's checked in. They set the pick. Here's Kerr. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kerr's got 8 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Austin Rivers traded to the Clippers last year. A change of scenery did him well, and he was comfortable coming off the bench.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, he seemed to get steady playing time, and that's what he needed most. And also, he wasn't defined by position. They were able to find a niche role for him to play in.
And, you know, the role for Rivers last season was that of a bench scorer. I mean, not sure if he'll ever be a starter, but he can
Baby.
be a part of a winning basketball team with his skill set.
And with the trade last season, Rivers became the first son ever to play for his father. His dad, of course, being Doc Rivers.
Clippers trail by 3. 1:25 left here in the first quarter. Here's Green. And Baines pulls it down.
SENSA. NSA. How would I to come up there? No. I don't have 2,500 subscribers. Nope.
What's your stream called?
Some more
Where
NBA
are you
2K16.
going? Why you leave me? Yes.
Is there any spaces?
Not with 2K16. So NBA space 2K16. Oh! 2 hours ago. Holy shit, we've been playing for 2 hours.
Baines has got 3 rebounds now in this one. to the right side. Bullock
Yeah,
pushes to
come to
Baines. Misses off the left iron. Moves back up. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now?
That's so
Some
weird.
hard-earned second chance points.
Looks dark out.
Rivers passes to Green. From the corner.
I might head to
and
bed.
Rivers gets it to go in on the assist from Green. 9 points for Austin Rivers. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Hello.
Just got to time it up right.
Hello. Yes. I was getting something to eat earlier, and
over to the left wing. Kerr with the screen on Griffin. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. And it's Bullock missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Rivers can't get it to go. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And Kevin, you know, they show how important it is to have a strong bench.
don't head to bed,
You
please.
are on the
Oh,
road.
no,
That
it's
depth
okay. I
is
forgot.
vital.
Yeah,
I
I
think they
wouldn't
really
take.
utilized the second
Sorry.
unit to extend their offensive assault and
Oh,
just
stole
really
it.
wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories.
Can be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Pierce out there with Luke and Bahamut. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jackson. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside Pierce. Passes it to Crawford. He kicks it to Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. The shot is off.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, I really like the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Pistons leading by 7. Johnson outside. Back to Jackson. Kerr against Paul. Morris kicks to Drummond. Kerr dishes to Jackson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Kerr with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Los Angeles timeout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
For the Pistons. Clippers trail by 12. Rivers passes to Redick. The feed to Griffin. The dish to Redick. They need this. Rebound, Detroit. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Rivers with it. Out defended by Freak. Kerr against Rivers. Pass to Griffin.
Yeah, I might go to bed now.
And Kerr pulls it down.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Griffin against Morris. And the pass to Bullock. To the wing on the left. And here's Kerr from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Kerr with the screen on Redick, expanding his range, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from
Now I am stay for you.
6 points. Up top, Rivers, defended by Kerr, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard.
Well, I want you to
Three-point
still
shooting,
fall asleep.
where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Take a look at Redick. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
Well, we've all heard ball don't lie. Well, numbers don't lie either. I mean, he's got range that I'd put up against anybody else in the league, shooting guard or otherwise. He's an assassin.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. To the paint, here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yes,
Green's got 5 points so far.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Bullock, guarded by Green. Freak sets a screen for Harris. Off the screen, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Rivers against Kerr. Here's Griffin, banked in off the glass. And now just a 4-point Piston lead.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Rivers against Kerr. Three-pointer. Can't hit. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pistons lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Doc, how would you assess the team's performance throughout the first half?
Well, we wasn't scoring and we were turning the ball over. I like our pace. We just can't turn the ball over.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
Ray Drummond's checked in for Detroit. Kerr comes in for Johnson. And then for the Clippers, Green, he's checked in for Griffin. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Kerr, he's in at shooting guard. Harris is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. And for Tobias Harris, a resurgence of sorts last season, Clark, especially from behind the arc, where he shot a career-high 36%.
You know, he'd only hit 25% from three the year before, Kevin. So, yeah, a monster improvement in accuracy from long range.
Here's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 30 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Clippers leading by 7.
And getting back to Harris, there's just so much to like about his game. He lives in the gym, has a tremendous feel for the game, and he knows how to maximize his production within those athletic limitations.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. Harris dishes to Kerr. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And that's 19 points for Freak.
You know, the thing about Harris is he's a combo forward, extremely versatile. At 6'8", he struggles with size against the better power forward, and he lacks the athleticism of the better small forward. So to get the most out of him, you have to put him in the right matchups.
Pistons trail by 6. Harris a screen on Paul. Jackson passes to Harris. He feeds it to Drummond. No good. Jordan with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pierce with a screen for Paul. Here's Redick. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Kerr kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Kerr. Second shot opportunity, and he nails the jumper. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Paul against Jackson. Paul is doubled. Pierce kicks to Redick. Trains it from beyond the arc. Redick's got 6 points in the quarter.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 22 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option offensively.
That's why he leads the team in scoring. Almost every play feels like it runs through him.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reggie Bullock comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Jody Meeks in for Jackson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Chris Paul.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Clippers leading by 5. 1:58 left to play here in the third. It's deflected. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Meeks, good. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. just a bit of an up and down year for the Pistons
Are you
last season.
enjoying
Had some
NBA?
long winning streaks and some long losing streaks for first-year head coach Stan Van Gundy.
Some would say it was addition by subtraction because they really went on that big run after they released Josh Smith. 7 straight wins for them at one point, and they also did have some giant lows.
LA's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in. And that's 13 points for Austin Rivers.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Meeks kicks to Kerr. Rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Look at this for his career. 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
2 on the clock. Pierce's shot is
That's
good.
good.
Pierce has got 13 points.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half.
Like a
but since the break, he's been on target.
Just doesn't want to
Back to Kerr. Out to the wing. Feeds it to Johnson. Kerr kicks to Harris. Here's Drummond. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keeps him from converting the easy bucket.
The Pistons have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripes tonight.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Rivers can't hit. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Pistons trail by 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Redick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. And it's Rivers in at the 1. Kerr dishes to Morris. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Morris has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Detroit. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Kerr to take the lead.
Oh my God.
And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Rivers kicks to Redick. Pass to Griffin. Sinks that one from the post.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Meeks passes to Kerr. Got a piece of it. Crawford with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, but that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Morris kicks to Drummond. Pistons passing it around. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
this is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Clippers. Shoots from 14. Kerr can't hit. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Redick, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Griffin draws the double. Crawford left side. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jackson kicks to Kerr. Good on the triple. Kerr's got 13 points in the second half. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Jordan kicks to Redick.
Just gonna win this game.
Crawford, no one around him. Crawford with another miss. Pistons trail by 14. Caldwell-Pope wishes to Johnson. And a wide open look for Freak. And another 3 for Detroit.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Pierce is checked in. They double team Griffin. Paul passes to Pierce. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
And the Clippers lead by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Clippers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
Hey, Greg, you know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Chris Paul. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And Redick kicks to Paul. And the foul called on Freak.
Freak. That's his 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
And that one falls for Paul.
Chris Paul taking 2 shots.
And Paul drills both of them. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stuck.
Chris, how does a win?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul. He had an outstanding 4th quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal,
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but Don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school, this isn't college, this is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, it's a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, you know, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business.
Oh, fuck
So I'm
you,
pouring
Dom.
Tons of sugar, squeezing the lemons, got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day, I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're gonna have to decide the legacy you want to leave.
You money-hungry faggot. Goodbye, Dom.
I'm the man,
Kill
the myth,
yourself.
the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best, and I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we gotta set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakingandvibing.com. That's right. You're on. Set it up for you and it's running great.
Wait, hold
okay?
up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste. And you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling between your clown agent
Who
and
is
your
this
ghosted
Yvette slut laughing?
You're
It's his
the winner of the
girlfriend.
Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan. Not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own. Boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freaking and Vibing, Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Oh,
You
okay.
love it,
All
right?
Dom. Yeah. Look, you're the man, but you're not
Bitch,
the
you
man.
too ugly to start a modeling fashion line. Now go fuck off.
I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court.
You
We'll
love
discuss some of your
her.
ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you gotta say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece, you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he is our shark.
Holy shit, Freck is tall, WTF.
He's 6'8".
Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same
Or
page.
6'7".
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point.
Medals center might be
Essentially, get right or
7'1".
get going. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squashed?
Squashed.
Zucchini.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep.
Please carry me cause like OMFG.
When you take time out for your
Oh.
You got a personal life.
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.
Babe?
Yes.
I like Freck.
You like Freak? Why do you like Freak?
Check. I'm from where the hammers rung. News cameras never come. You with your man's hung in every verse in your rhyme. Where the was slung. Vanish every summer. Where the blue vans will come. We throw the work in the can and run. Where the plans was to get funded. Skate up the set to achieve this goal quick. Faced with immeasurable odds. Still I gave straight bets. Someone felt the most something and you nothing. Check. I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much. And girls in the projects went.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
So they ran up.
He tall as fuck.
Well, yeah, because I made him tall as fuck.
Let me smash.
I mean, sure.
I got nothing but respect for Paul George. To come back from an injury the way he did was simply amazing. It'll be a real honor to take the court against him tonight and show him what I can do. But forget PG-13. This game's gonna be rated F for Freak. May the best man
The
win.
music was perfectly timed. Zahiaha.
Was it?
Every diamond's a flake. I'm
most important monuments in the nation, the War Memorial. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the Bucks. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary.
For Turner, Hill comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. And then for Detroit, Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Kerr subbed in for Caldwell Pope. On the court for the Pistons, Kerr in a two-guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Pacers with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid a blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Well, for Jordan Hill, something wonderful happened to him last season. The breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, it had to do, and I think correlated with him getting a chance to start games, and it blew up for him from there. Posted career-high averages across the board.
And now, let's hit it. We go.
I might go lay down, tired as fuck.
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
And Indiana making a change here. Miles is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jody Meeks comes in for Jackson. It's back to Hill. His three-pointers off the mark.
And getting back to Jordan Hill.
How long will you be streaming for?
I mean, greater activity,
honestly,
more
I don't know.
aggressiveness, and he puts up career highs in points, rebounds, and assists.
Johnson, the pass to Kerr. Pistons passing it around. 6 on the shot
Tina
clock.
was a good man.
And Meeks kicks to Morris. Here's Kerr. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Kerr's got 5 now.
Yes.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
On the topic of Jordan Hill, hey, there aren't many guys like him with his size who can move that well. He's entering the prime of his career right now. Will he continue to ascend, or will he be content
Shangri-La.
with where he's at? Time will tell.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
On the wing, Johnson.
Oh, yes.
Ascension. Dishes to Kerr, and that one's good. 7 points in the game.
Never knew really much about. That's why I didn't like it. But ever since I learned, like, that sort of shit.
It's stolen by Kerr.
It's actually pretty good.
Here's Meeks.
Shangri-La.
Shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible
Shangri-La.
reaction from the defense.
Stuckey outside. Hill has the open look. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. 7 points for Hill.
And off to a strong start offensively.
That was one of the
He's got
best
a nice touch.
Over in the corner, Meeks. Pass to Drummond. The feed now to Meeks.
Origins.
Haven't seen that one yet.
Back to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh my God, I was right there.
Another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
They double in with Freak. It's stolen by Kerr. Here's the 3.
Bam.
Shot
What?
is off. So Indiana
Call
will
of the
take it
day.
the other way. Hill kicks to Stuckey.
Mob of the Dead.
Yeah, it was a good map. Ascension isn't terrible.
It's fucking terrible.
No, it's not. There's actually a trick you can get rid of the monkeys. You launch the rocket, and then have an XM or something on the monkey round, so then it blows up and takes out all the monkeys, and then it's just normal dog round.
Yeah.
Or just don't buy perks. Or don't get Perkaholic. Simple.
It's back to Hill.
Oh, my teammate just dropped off me. Wow.
All I hear in the background is IT's fucking terrible.
And really made the most of it.
Kevin, here we can get a good look at Indiana and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games.
It's fucking terrible.
Second in steals.
It's
Second
not
in
fucking
fast break
terrible.
points. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
The Pistons trailing. Johnson, the pass to Curry, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard
Yeah, it was
should
actually.
pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That puts them in the lead. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Time after
Hill
time.
dishes to Miles. And the wide-open shot from Stuckey. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Curry. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Minnesota.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
Kicks it to Baines. And there's the
Say
pass to
something,
Curry.
I'm giving
He
up on
feeds it to
you.
Baines.
You are my citadel, you are my wishing well, my baby blue, oh,
Of the
oh,
D in
oh.
that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lays up the
Steal
pick.
it.
And the
Oh,
foul
really
called
shouldn't.
on Freak.
That is cold,
That's
Dad.
his first foul.
That's cold, Dad. Number 7. Huh.
Hill against Curry.
Oh my god, why?
And Hill is good for 3. Hill's got 12 points in the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
No gun!
I just wanna F you until I F
It's going to be
you.
out of bounds.
Laughing.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Indiana leading, and Miles kicks to Stuckey. Now here is Hill. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Jumper off the screen, and it's Miles missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Uh-uh.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
That was an amazing map. Yes, it was. Yes. Yes. Darius was an amazing map.
Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He
Darius
says
was
he
an amazing
feeds
map.
off his doubters.
Had such
He
good
loves
weapons.
to hear someone say
Yes.
what he can't do.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And Monte Ellis is not trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now
Die-wise.
for this
Nah,
very
Darius.
talented guard.
The water
And you know,
woman.
that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known
Yeah,
for.
let's have a giant.
And one of the
Oh,
reasons
come
he has
on.
been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and
Well.
lethal scorer.
Ah, boring.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game
I'm not playing
as we start
top.
the second quarter.
No.
And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen
Die
so far
wise.
from the Pacers?
They
Oh,
come out
that
the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality
Thank you
shots
for
they're
the
getting.
free opening.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all
high
fueled up
school
and
one.
ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play.
It's retarded, but it
And
was.
Detroit
You know the most
looking
retarded
to
thing about it was?
Kerr, he's in
I
at the
missed
point.
it.
Anthony Tolliver out there with Harris. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope.
I missed a A+ release
Let's check out
and a
what
wide
Doris
open
Burke
three,
has
so I'm like,
for
wow.
us.
Well,
That
Kev,
has-
Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on quite a show. He finished with
Oh my god.
Pacers trail by 9. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Here's Meeks. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Meeks got his second basket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
My cookie clicker saved OMG.
Players caught him off guard,
serious?
playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And Jody Meeks last season, coming off the best effort of his career the year before, signed a big contract with the Pistons. They thought he'd be their designated three-point shooter. Instead, he missed the first 22 games with a back injury and just never really got in sync.
And here's a look at the stats for Freak. The past month has been surreal, averaging 29 points per game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
Well, you want a guy to come in who knows how to run the offense intelligently, and that's exactly what he does. Kind of like
I turned
how you
my
ran
light
things,
off,
Greg.
freaked out and put it
There's
back
the
on.
pick. And Meeks kicks to Morris. Just 5 to shoot.
Shoot, bitch. Fucking.
Here's
Give it to me,
Kerr.
why?
The shot no good. Excellent D there from Hill. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better
I'm
job
sorry
of
I
closing
can't shoot.
those lanes to the hoop.
On the wing, Johnson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And a wide open look for Freak. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Kerr's got 14.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Hill has it in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner. He's got 18.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting
DeRozan is on the
from the
3.
perimeter.
2 minutes.
And George, here we go. Battles through
What?
traffic and lays it in.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Here's Kerr. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way
I'm
out
getting
of the
really,
smoke.
really sleepy.
Getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often
I'm
a
gonna
good way
make
to
a
get
coffee,
your
be right
whole
back.
offense going.
Okay, baby. Please take your time.
And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Pacers trail by 9. Outside Hill. They set the pick. Here's Miles. That's short off the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Johnson from outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Minnesota.
The bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Baines and the rejection by Mahimi. George against Morris. George double teamed. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Johnson.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Rahimi hits them both. Pistons leading by 5. Johnson, the pass to Kerr. He dishes it to Baines. And Meeks kicks to Kerr. Good on the triple. Kerr's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pistons. Outside, George. It's stolen by Kerr. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Detroit. They're up by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Yep, mother good.
Second half about to start here in just a few moments. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. And then for Detroit, Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Kerr subbed in for Harris. C.J. Miles is out there with Hill. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Stuckey in at the 2 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Drummond. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
6 on the shot clock. Stuckey kicks to Ellis. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Offensive rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Enough said on that one.
Morris with a screen on Ellis. Shoots off the screen, and Kerr gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Reggie Jackson. Kerr's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons. Stuckey dishes to Ellis. Here's the screen. Goes up to the stripe, and it's sent back by Drummond, but he recovers it. Here's Miles. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Miles has got 4 points in the quarter. Pistons leading by 12. Inside, here's Kerr, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Ellis, he hits it from 9. Ellis has got 14 points for the game.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
On the wing, Stuckey. Hill sets the screen for Stuckey. And again, it's Indiana.
Detroit calls timeout.
let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
Percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
He has been absolutely deadly from the field, and that's because he's just as good at creating his own shots as he is at getting shots for his teammates. He knows how to find the open looks.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Jody Meeks in for Reggie Jackson. To the middle. Hill passes to Miles. Stuckey against Morris. Pulls up on the elbow. Morris with the rebound.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here is Miles. He's guarded by Johnson. Meeks with the steal. Here's Kerr. Rebound by Mahimi. Mahimi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stuckey right side. And here's Miles outside. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Miles has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
The drive by Ellis. And the wing jumper offline. You were talking about Stuckey. He did play well in his first year with the Pacers. Clark, he helped them as a starter and off the bench.
Yeah, really had his most efficient year scoring the ball to date. And more than his scoring and what he brought on the court, his presence in the locker room and professionalism. You talk to the people around the Pacers, he was a breath of fresh air on a team that has a number of fresh air guys.
Shooting for Indiana.
And for C.J. Miles, he should constrain together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
And the Pistons making a change here. Baines is checked in.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds
Who
of
are
ways.
you
When he's
dating?
on the floor,
MOT winking face.
Pick up by Hill. Lock at 6.
I think we all know.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I think we all
And talking about
know.
C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ellis goes in. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Pistons leading by 16 on the floor for Detroit.
Oh, remember my Star Wars cup?
Yes, I do remember.
Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
I'm on Paul George.
To the right side. Now Miles. Back to George. No good on the three.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column
I
in
made
their
a massive
favor,
hot
and
mocha
it's
in it,
all adding
emoji
up.
winking
Well, you take a
face.
look at all of the stats. The team that's
Amazing.
one of the many areas
Does it
that
taste
they've
nice?
had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's Allen on the wing. Uncovered. Detroit with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Out to Morris, who's back up. Tries yet again, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that
It's
one.
too hot to
Drawing the
drink,
whistle, a lot of
LOL.
contact there.
Drummond having a terrific game. He has 24 rebounds and 2 blocks. What a force he's been in the paint.
And he's gotten himself into the air, Clark, so often, blocking shots and getting rebounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Ellis comes in for C.J. Miles, and it's Hill in for Turner. And Detroit with a change here,
I'm
too.
kinda scared cause it's
Johnson, he's
plastic
checked in
and
for
plastic
Morris.
works under heat.
Yeah.
The Pacers will
Just
retain
be
possession
really
here.
careful with it.
You know what? A low
please.
percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Ellis on top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Hill
I
for
expect
3.
something.
The shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Pistons lead by 19. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Tough break. They've got to take care of the ball if they're going to make a comeback.
I took the lid off.
Pistons leading by 19
Yeah, that was
points.
the old stream.
Drummond sets the screen for Freak. Poked away. It's stolen by Hill. Fast break. Here comes Indiana.
Have I?
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots
Have
coming
I?
up.
You know, I can think of one way
Joe
to
streamed
describe
4 hours
George
ago.
Hill. It's the culmination of
But,
several
yeah.
attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
Oh.
Both free throws
Oh,
good
shit.
from Hill.
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28 games with that left knee injury, came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before his season got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Ellis. 3 on the clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Tolliver. And yes, sir, that one drops. Tolliver's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And getting back to George Hill, what a second half of the season he had. He tore up several key categories, Clark.
Yeah, he was bogged down by injuries early in the season. Came back to average career highs in points, rebounds, and assists. Partly because he was finally treated and looked to as a go-to guy, and he thrived in that role.
To be honest, I'm getting slightly bored, LOL.
Here is
Really?
Kerr. Dishes it to Tolliver.
I just
The
want
Pistons
honestly,
working
I'm
the
not
ball
Do a
around.
flip.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 17. And George, here we go. Good. Assist. Hill's got 6 assists now in the game.
So far,
Man,
going for
they're
more of an
really
inside
different
game
doing
here in the
this
second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
It's stolen by Mahinmi.
2012.
Johnson against Ellis. And Hill has it in the corner. Connects from 3-point range. Hill's got 9 points here in the second half.
Watch out now that he's got his first 3 of the
Or a
half.
really cool trick.
More in store.
And that one's good. 34 points for Freak.
and such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
It's just simple, guys.
All over.
rebounds. No rings. We need to dominate
Yeah, it's like,
the glass.
what, 2012? So it's like,
Get the ball off the rim, get it out to our guards, get out.
Detroit with the ball. Here is Tolliver. Inside. Here's Drummond. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Drummond's got 22 points.
oh, there we go, finally.
It's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Feeds it to Mahinmi. There's a good screen. Hill fires. Kept alive. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
7 plus in the 2016. Oh god, this one's like prestige, like 16 shit.
Jan Mahinmi. 2 shots.
I think so.
And the first one drops. The Pistons making a change here. Meeks is checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you. Great unspoken communication
Ouch, I
between
fucking
teammates
burned my
leading to
mouth,
the
what
nice
the fuck?
assist and the easy score.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Detroit.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball.
That was beautiful. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. Let's extend the lead. Freak, you got the hot hands. Let's keep this going out there.
$19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lawson dishes to Stuckey. Knocked away. It's stolen by Kerr.
I'm all rich.
The shot. Again, the Pistons.
Well, if it
You
wasn't
put your
out of
eyes
reach,
so serious.
it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yeah, finally.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he could turn it up on.
And that'll do
I'm
it for
probably
tonight. For
gonna
Kenny
call
Smith,
Matthew I'm
Shaquille
bored
O'Neal.
AF honestly.
Well, I can change game if you want. And I just finished, so it's all good.
I told you, Don Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
It's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Don.
You love them?
It's up to you. I don't wanna force you to do something you don't want to. I
No.
just need to talk.
I'll make the call.
Wait, you need to.
OMFG Dom is back, fuck off.
You just need to talk.
Impact not if you trust.
I told you you love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm gonna have you playing in those 30 days or less.
Money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking vibing in these, baby.
Dom is a sellout.
Can't believe it, actually. Really? Oh, fuck that. Video upgrade to 3 bars or upgrade.
Oh la la frag, emoji winking face.
But yeah, honestly, that was the only reason I actually wanted to play it, was to get the draft, and I was like, shit, it was a bad team, so I gotta now just play the game until I get a new team, because to be honest, I hate the Pistons.
Don't trust Dom, he's a sellout MF.
Well, what would you want me to play? Because I'm okay with suggestions.
Team music is sick in this game.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
What do you wanna do then?
I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. See, do you want to play something different? I don't know. Flavor. That's what's confusing me. Woo! Oh. I should probably show you the clothes store too. Before I get off this.
I forgot your games, lol.
Let me check. NBA, Rainbow, God of War, Dying Light, Prey. Oh, it's like team play. I should probably play them slower. There's only like 4 games. Would you like to say them slow, or did you get them that time?
Prey.
Prey. You would like me to play Prey? Oh, but you want to see me scare myself, don't you? Alright, yeah, let me just...
I want you to shit yourself laughing.
Okay. Hold up. Let's do it.
Lou at me mum, I can jump yay.
I'll start a new stream up as soon as I start the game out. Okay?
I'll set the mood and I'll be ready laughing.
Alright. Well, I'll start a new stream as soon as I finish. Well, as soon as the game starts loading. So, yeah. I'll just wait for you to message.
Only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in a white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk.
Yo, let's take them back.
Bum.
Oh, where is it?
Bum 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 bum. Check your phone in a minute, okay?
Tell them where I'm from. Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying,
That's cool.
Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying.
That's fucked. Just add some random guy you don't even know. Oh, just because he's a YouTuber. Wait, it stopped.
When I come from Kansas City, hit Manila till it's Christmas out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, Moscow saying, España, Kingston saying, San Diego saying, Shutdown saying, Germany saying, La Puente saying, Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know. Every city, every state, every country you know. This is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know. All around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know. This is how it goes. Amsterdam saying, Frisco saying, Switzerland saying, Sao Paulo saying, Joburg saying, Mexico saying, Stockholm saying, Jamaica.
I'll send you one now.